Here's the audience. Okay. The world is changing. Now, this sentence could mean a lot of things. The world is changing culturally, in which new ideas and beliefs are being spread through human connection and technology. The world is changing politically, where different laws are being produced that affect our everyday lives. But what I mean is that the world is changing physically through something called climate change. Climate change is an issue that has been affecting Earth for centuries. In this speech, I will discuss the causes and effects of climate change and ways this problem can be solved. Now, before I talk about climate change, we need to discuss the climate system. The Earth's climate system consists of the atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere, cryosphere, and biosphere that work together to keep the Earth at a suitable temperature. One major part of the climate system is the ozone layer, which is a protective shield in the stratosphere that guards the Earth against harmful UV radiation. With this in mind, we get to see how climate change affects Earth. According to the United Nations, climate change, or the shifts in weather patterns and temperature, is caused by the release of greenhouse gases into the Earth's atmosphere. This excessive production of gases like chlorofluoride carbons, or CFCs, is causing holes within the ozone layer. These holes are areas where ozone is not as abundant. Thus, with a weak ozone layer, it cannot perform its function of protecting Earth from harmful UV radiation. This leads to more exposure to UV radiation, which causes damages to humans and plants. Take a look at this study by the United Nations. In 1779, the ozone hole reached its maximum depth on September 30th at 194 Dobson units. Now, this unit measure is measuring the concentration of ozone. So the higher the better, the lower the worse. Almost 3 decades later, the ozone concentration during the 2008 Southern Hemisphere spring boomed out on October 4th, 2008 at just 100 Dobson units. The ozone hole encompassed virtually all of Antarctica and reached across the Southern Ocean toward the tip of South America. If this hole continues to increase in size, the Earth will suffer severe consequences. So, what exactly causes climate change? Climate change is mainly caused by human activities that release copious amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These activities include manufacturing goods, driving automobiles, deforestation, desertification, and the list goes on. NASA states that human activities currently release over 30 billion tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere every year. But humans do not only cause climate change. Earth itself is damaging its atmosphere through natural causes like defecation from animal, which releases methane, volcanic activity, and small changes in Earth's orbit. This collectively causes major increases in Earth's temperature and many consequences attached to it. For instance, climate change leads to droughts, flooding, more severe storms, and it can impact human health as well. Since the high temperature leads to droughts, water will not be accessible in poor countries. So as humans, what can we do to stop climate change? According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the top 5 ways to weaken climate change is to switch to electric cars, recycle, prevent littering, avoid plastic, and save energy. At the scientific level, they are also doing things to stop climate change. An example of this is cloud seeding. Cloud seeding is the process where scientists put iodized crystals in clouds to increase the frequency of rain around the world. This cools down the earth. Another instance is completely stopping the use of CFC. Now, if you don't remember, CFC is the main gas that caused the holes in the ozone layer. So over 200 countries around the world have come to an agreement to stop the use of CFC. This, as a result, is shrinking the ozone hole. And we can see that through this chart. From 1971, we can see the ozone layer. We can see the hole starting to increase in size. But around 2012, where the countries came to an agreement and they stopped the use of CFC, the ozone layer, the hole is starting to decrease. And in 34 years, according to the United Nations, the hole will completely be gone. So, overall, climate change is the change of weather and temperature across the globe that is caused by the emission of greenhouse gases. It is very impactful to our Earth as it causes severities on human health and the environment. If climate change continues to live, the Earth will face serious problems in the future. Humans should do what is necessary to stop climate change. Thank you.